Princess Deborah is facing a strict deadline. On her 20th birthday, she is expected to secure a royal engagement to solidify her kingdom's future. But the path to that future is blocked by Princess B, a cruel classmate who dominates the social hierarchy and successfully hoards the attention of the highly sought-after Prince Damien. Deborah lacks the assertiveness to stand up to this constant bullying. She feels utterly defenseless, stuck in a personal vacuum where she has no control over her own social standing or her future. Looking for an immediate escape from this pressure, she visits the school's headmistress, a fairy godmother, hoping for a literal magic pill to fix her personality and solve her problems. When people feel trapped and incapable of handling conflict, the instinct to look outward is strong. We look for a quick, effortless shortcut to save ourselves from doing the difficult internal work. The godmother offers a choice, starting with a blue potion. Drinking this promises pure courage, tenacity, and an unbreakable willpower. When you're being bullied, adopting absolute confidence is highly seductive. You want the power to immediately crush your oppressor and take back control. Deborah takes the blue potion and immediately goes on the offensive. She verbally destroys Princess B's cruel behavior, but her delivery is so harsh that Prince Damien recoils, completely horrified by her sudden viciousness. Dominance completely stripped of empathy doesn't actually resolve the conflict. It simply takes the person who was being victimized and turns them into a new tyrant. Reeling from this sudden social disaster, Deborah experiences a severe psychological whiplash. She abandons the assertive approach entirely. She swings her behavioral pendulum completely to the opposite extreme by drinking the red potion, designed to induce extreme compassion, submissiveness, and an intense eagerness to please. Under the effects of the red potion, Deborah apologizes profusely to her bully. She allows Princess B to demean her all over again, and even offers to banish herself forever just to keep everyone else happy. This approach proves to be just as disastrous. Deborah is left entirely defenseless, and Prince Damien is repelled by her complete lack of self-respect. Retreating into absolute people-pleasing might feel like a safe alternative to aggression, but it doesn't solve the underlying problem. It only invites people to walk all over you. This diagram shows the core flaw in Deborah's strategy. She is operating on binary thinking. She believes she has to choose between aggression and passivity. Locking yourself entirely into one of these extremes creates a toxic behavioral imbalance. You either attack the people around you or let them exploit you, and both outcomes inevitably drive people away. In philosophy, the Hegelian dialectic suggests that resolving a conflict requires taking an initial concept, a thesis, and merging it with its opposite, an antithesis. The godmother points out that human personalities aren't restricted to a single trait. We naturally possess the capacity for both fierce strength and deep compassion. Effective social strategy requires breaking the binary. You don't choose between the extremes, you force them to integrate. Deborah makes an active choice to mix the two potions together, creating a purple hybrid that blends unwavering strength with profound compassion. With this synthesized approach, she confronts Princess B again. This time, she establishes a firm boundary against the bullying, while simultaneously addressing the deep insecurity and jealousy that causes B to lash out in the first place. The result is immediate. Princess B is disarmed by the genuine understanding, and Prince Damien is won over by this honorable style of leadership. By integrating strength with empathy, Deborah finds a path that resolves the conflict without alienating those around her. It suggests that leadership doesn't require choosing between being respected and being kind. When Deborah asks the godmother for a lifetime supply of this magic, the twist is revealed. The potions were entirely fake. It was just tap water dyed with food coloring. Her intense personality shifts were driven entirely by the placebo effect. Because she believed she had ingested a powerful substance, her brain permitted her to act out those specific behaviors. Both her initial disastrous extremes and her final synthesis were generated entirely by her own internal belief system. She realizes she never actually needed external magic to regulate her behavior. She always possessed the emotional tools to stand up for herself and show grace to others. True interpersonal power doesn't require a total personality makeover. It requires the daily, active choice to synthesize the strength and empathy that all